Not one, but two debuts on deck tonight. MP and Trace Miller taking their first steps in what could be a pair of lengthy NBA careers. And welcome everyone to the NBA. Here it is for us here. Opening day is upon us, Doris.
I mean, we've been waiting for this day. It's been an eventful offseason, so it's exciting to finally be tipping off the season. Let's go.
Now MP takes the three. MP cash on the three. You think of the injury MP suffered. His stops in the G League to work his way to this moment. So many things had to fall just right for him to be here.
Well, he had completely stepped away from the game for a while. The fact that a scout saw him playing in a Rucker Park street ball tournament, which led to a year in the G League and now the NBA. It's been a whirlwind, no doubt, but it's amazing to consider that he made it from where he was to the league in the way that he did.
Miller with a block.
That's a big-time rim protect right there. Miller showing some initiative and getting the swat.
Fires in the triple. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Look, they've kept it tight. I like what they're doing offensively.
And now it really is just a matter of continuing to take these high percentage shots.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Bucks hiring a new head coach this summer in Taylor Jenkins. He came on board well aware of the potential for a rebuild, but seeing the job that he did developing a young team in Memphis, I'm told there is great optimism for what he'll be able to accomplish in Milwaukee.
One of the best. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. The Wizards trail by 16. Pass to Davis. Back to Carrington. Elbow shot. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Carrington's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, at times you have to take what the defense gives you. Carrington willing and able to get to the mid-range with great composure.
Back to MP. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there. The last few games, we've seen some great production from MP and Miller coming off the bench. They've done a great job energizing this team.
Look, this team has been playing with a lot of life when they've leaned more on MP and Miller. And I know the fans have been excited about what they've seen so far from these two.
Launches a three. MP connects from outside. Perfect pass by Trace. The Wizards have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. MP really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Sarge checked in for Ayton. DeBonsa comes in for George. Johnson, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's Young in for Carrington. Milwaukee also changing it up. Turner, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Jang. And LeVert subbed in for Trent. Pass to Miller. MP outside. 1:49 left in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Miller. 19-footer. Good! MP gets it to Trace Miller for the bucket. 1:35 left to play in the first half of basketball. Young from long range. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Milwaukee leading by 18. And here's MP from outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Here's DeBonsa. Still no points. 3-pointer, no good. And here's MP from outside. Yes, and it's Miller picking up the assist. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Davis, no good. Unable to win this run. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Milwaukee. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. He rifled that one in from distance. MP's got 26.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
And the Wizards making a change here. George is checked in. Washington shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Back to Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 9.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Young against MP. Pass to Miller. Back to MP. From deep. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Everything is running through Trace and MP, and for good reason.
Well, they've been the catalysts.
Now Milwaukee moving it up. That's good from Jaquez on the assist by MP. Jaquez has got his first bucket in this one. There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Here's MP. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
One eye on the clock, one
Season
eye on the
pass,
rim, and he
lifetime
gets it done.
challenges.
And what a boost to end the quarter.
Red
They will come out
rewards.
of the next period feeling very good.
And
Good
so it's
specialization.
Milwaukee in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, I always prefer to start the season at home. They don't have that luxury, but sometimes
Yikes.
the W is even.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Washington Wizards. And that's it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams.
No,
One
you
side
already
trying to
said
mount a
it.
comeback,
It says
one
old
side
Squidder,
trying
he
to
said.
protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He doesn't always play the role of facilitator, but I love how he's moving the ball around.
Boy, he really stood.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Trent. Back to MP. Kicks it out to Miller. Over Koulibaly. And that one's good. Miller.
You see, do you think you got it?
Oh, tough midi. Trace Miller looking confident.
The way Trace and MP play off one another, it is really a pick your poison for the defense.
Feels like the poison's going to
Oh,
get
yeah,
you
also
either way.
crew rewards. Said also crew
Fills it out a bit.
rewards.
Here's Young. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Trace Miller. On the wing, MP. Koulibaly defending. D. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 33.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And another miss by Washington. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the dunk by Ware.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've been lights out since the break.
Boy, offensively, what an ideal start to this half for them.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to Young. They need this. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And so it's Milwaukee building a mountain of a lead, up 30. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I'm glad we picked this one. It really shows off his vision and instincts.
Well, size can certainly be an advantage when it comes to distributing the basketball, but you also have to have the skill.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, Stan, as a coach, when do you know that a player doesn't have it on a given night?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I ever come to that in the course of a single game, because so many times you can see a guy out there and the shot's not falling, and then he'll hit a 3 or 4 minute run in the fourth quarter and break a game open. The only thing that concerns me is if I see a lack of intensity or a lack of focus on a guy's part.
Doris, even as the NBA turns 80 this season, it's never been younger. The median age of players is now the lowest it's ever been.
BA, right about now, it's the average about 25 years of age. And the young fellas are actually getting more minutes than ever before. To me, it's an indicator world basketball development is so strong. They're coming in ready to contribute to winning.
The story in this one, MP and Trace have been the main characters all night.
And it has been fascinating to watch.
Miller. It's rebounded by Washington. Poke loose. Here's MP. And he gets the bucket. MP's got 35. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, I'll tell you, the defensive pressure they've applied can't be overstated. The ball never felt safe with the way they were constantly stripping it away.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Well, they're just not letting up.
Boy, this is how you build on a lead, right? You stay aggressive no matter what the score is. Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
And here's MP from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Miller. Miller's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Carrington. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP and coach a record number of transactions at last year's trade deadline. Sometimes teams wait too long and end up selling low.
Yeah, unfortunately, BA, we saw some of those kinds of trades last season. What was the holdup? Well, the new rules make the trade map and the luxury taxes less forgiving than in the old days.
Trace and MP play catch. Outside Davis. Pass to Young. Washington moving the ball around. And there it is for him.
Oh, great finish inside by Bub Carrington. Listen, guards have to be able to score in the painted area.
Now here's MP, covered by Carrington. Miller outside. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Ware. Now Miller. Checked by Davis. And here's MP. Oh, again from deep.
Well, he's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get into space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Young from long range. And it's MP with a rebound. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
Yeah, good things happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed very well.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Carrington. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Burries, he's checked in for Trent. Outside Young, lets a 3 fly. Washington again can't hit.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Amit, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Bucks with the possession here. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Miller can't get it to go. And so it's Washington with it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Young against MP. Here's DeBonta. 6 to shoot. The Wizards with another miss. MP looking around. Miller finds Rollins. Miller a screen on Young. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. You can feel the energy in this stadium right now.
So how was it to play in your first regular season NBA game? I gotta say, it looked like you were pretty comfortable out there.
You know, honestly, it went way smoother.
MP, hi. I'm Emily. We get it. Our dedication to science helps us understand what
Hey, bro. I'm off.